Welcome back to Countdown to Camp, where we react to all 20 Detroit Lions NFL games, taking us to the start of training camp on July 20th when the rookies report for the start of the official start of the 2024 NFL season. Now, the Detroit Lions are coming off of a 4-game winning streak, a gritty, nasty win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they're going to play their second game on the road. And what's funny about this game is all season long, the Detroit Lions have had measuring sticks, right? So the Kansas City Chiefs, we shouldn't have played them. We shouldn't have played them week one. Everybody was talking about how we didn't belong there. Then we played the Green Bay Packers, which we had a better record at the time, but that they were our measuring stick. With no Aaron Rodgers, a essentially rookie quarterback, and we beat them, blah, blah, blah. We beat them, and we beat them pretty darn good as well. Then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who were first place in their division, we're first place in our division. Our record is better, but could we beat them? We beat them. And people are still questioning the Detroit Lions. And this was like the perfect game at the perfect time, because this game right here created a whirlwind. I know I lost my mind after this game was over. This is our second and final time at Uno's, man. After this, the curse of Uno's was a thing to you guys. So we have not been back to Uno since. This is October 13th, somewhere around there. And this is this right here. There are 3 games that are going to be very difficult for me to watch. This one, the Cowboys game, and obviously the NFC title game against the San Francisco 49ers, which I have not seen a single highlight since I was there. Like, I have not watched the game back. I have not watched the highlight, but I feel better. And by the time we get to that, we'll be right at camp, so I think I'll be okay. But this game was absolutely miserable. Everything about this game was miserable, but look, if I'm going to sit, I appreciate everybody who is willing to sit through this again with me. It's been a long time since I looked at these highlights. But one thing about this game here, in this game, we'll talk about it if they show that play, which they probably will. Lamar Jackson, the Detroit Lions, their lack of a pass rush gave Lamar Jackson 9.4 seconds to throw the football, okay? That is almost 5 times longer or 4 times longer almost 5 times longer than the average quarterback has to throw the ball. And this is when the pass rush, this is when I really start losing my mind, taking us up to, in a couple of weeks, the trade deadline, when I said, you know what? No matter what happens, we need a pass rush. This was the beginning of me losing my mind about the pass rush. So, unfortunately, as you can see, I'm trying to stall, but let's get this miserable reaction out the way.
A little bit off guard. A little sling of a throw to Beckham.
The crazy thing is, the Ravens Lamar had like 46 yards rushing this game.
There's a fake.
Look at this. Look at this.
Lost it over the middle.
Okay. All right, now I want to say something. All right, as you can see, I want to say something. We talk about the pass rush. I talk about the pass rush. You're going to see a lot in this game that Lamar Jackson, he's not really scrambling, running for his life. There's no reason to. He's standing in the pocket, carving us up. That was one instance right there. Man, I don't know. I just felt like this game was going to wind up bad.
4th and 1. A fake. Jackson.
Touchdown.
First down. Touchdown.
This game is one of them games that got out of hand way too quick. We sitting there before we even know what happened.
Great play design. Watch the left tackle, Ronnie Staley. They're going to let Kaminsky go. He's going to delay, and he's going to become the arc blocker. This was a design keep all the way.
Wow, that was a beautiful play.
Great
beautiful
job
play.
Leading the way.
St. Brown in motion. Goff pressured and he's dropped.
Ooh-wee. Wow. Now, listen, that is the type of defensive line I want. Now, their offense couldn't keep up. They swallowed. We got one of the best defensive lines in football. The Ravens were a true measuring stick. They had I think the Browns had the #1 defense. The Baltimore Ravens had the most sacks in the NFL at the end of the season. Their offense is what kept them out of the Super Bowl, particularly their quarterback. But that is the type of defensive line I want, a swarming defensive line. They made our offensive line, and I thought Goff was hurt right here. They made our defensive line look like Pee-wee. Offensive line.
Jackson sees it, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Bateman
And see, that's what happens when you got to bring, again, that's what happens when you have to bring the linebackers on a blitz, the middle of the field. You can't have a guy run in the middle of the field because you got the front four, then you might bring one or two or all three of the next level of defense. And then all you got is those 4 secondary guys. And then we got Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton. And those guys out there, what are you going to do?
Across midfield.
This game got out of hand way too quick. It was like 20-something.
Yep, that works. Here's Jackson. Has some time again. Slings it near side. Caught by Rashad Bateman again for another first down.
He was mad. Strong
11th play of this drive, 3rd and 3.
Right here. See how tight they are now?
Jackson can't find anyone.
Look at that.
Looking to take off and run.
Away. Is this the play? That touchdown. That is ridiculous. Listen, this is when I knew it was over. I was like, we're done. Because we just couldn't. They got us off our game super quick.
He would have been
little
gone.
hold
He
on
would
the
have
lean.
taken off at the first sign of trouble and turned into a runner. The entire time he's moving, he remains a passer. That's growth. That's the progress they're trying to see out of him. And
Ooh.
it's about his
That was on Brian Branch.
3rd and 4. 4-man rush. Goff lets it rip. Laporta, the intended receiver.
The Ravens got us off our game, man.
Jackson a throw. Blitz coming from Walker. Jackson unleashes. Beckham's
wow.
stride. Upended at the 28, but a beautiful.
Now that was a safety blitz. Tracy Walker.
4-man rush. Hutchinson coming with pressure. Throw to Flowers. Perfect. In time.
I mean,
first down.
we in the first quarter.
Plays 4 20-yard plus pass plays in that first quarter. We start the second here. Delayed blitz is coming. Jackson. Ricard.
Wow.
Ricard
is the fullback.
He's all the way down to the 21.
Okay, listen. I'm a warn y'all right now. You know, I know a lot of y'all. It's two different me's. Okay, it's two different sides of the same person. I am off-season mode. I am in-season mode. I know what this team needs. I get on people's nerves. You let look at Ricard. He's in the backfield right now. And I'm telling y'all a lot. Listen, I am the same guy, but you're going to see a different side of me when the season comes back. Watching this is kind of therapeutic, and I think it's going to be the same way for the San Francisco game as well. We were just outmatched this game. We weren't there mentally. We weren't there. We were not there. Ricard is in the backfield. How is he so wide open? Let's find out.
Yeah, they've had a lot of big.
All right, Campbell. So how many people we got online? Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Jack Campbell, John Kaminsky, Aleem McNeil. I don't know who that is, but he looks like he's a secondary player because these are the 3 linebackers. So this is a secondary player here. I don't know who this is. I can't see.
Big plays.
Watch Ricard. Why is he not covered?
Plus pass plays in that first quarter.
Okay, he blocks Jack Campbell.
Start the second here.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Derek Barnes. Was Derek supposed to go with him? No, he's coming in too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys. Look at Ricard, man. When you can't get there with Julian, Aleem, Jack, when you can't get there, here's Aleem, or is this Benito? Whoever it is, you can't get there. You can't get there, so this is what happens. You got to bring the linebackers. This dude wide open, bro. Wow.
Delayed blitz is coming. Jackson, Ricard, nobody around him. Ricard, room to run.
Cam Sutton on the ground.
He's all the way down to the 21.
Kirby Joseph saves the touchdown.
On the fake, looking for Andrews, has him. Mark Andrews turns up.
Man, destroying that touchdown. Destroying. Wow.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is actually therapeutic and infuriating at the same time.
An NFL offense, a simple little play.
He made
action.
Jack
They
Campbell
bring Mark
look
Andrews
slow,
on the high
man.
route.
Wow.
He's able to extend the ball, and on national tight ends.
He's had no time, Greg, at all.
Oh, yeah, it
This is
was
not where you
National
want to
Tight
be
Ends Day.
against this team.
4-man rush, 3rd and forever. More pressure. Goff unloads over the middle. Has Laporta. He's going to be short. Out to the 32.
He's on fire right now in the passing game.
Going to keep it in the run game now. Trying to
Good
get
stuff,
by.
Hutch.
Hutchinson makes a good blue. Gets a block. And
Point, that crossroads, we're seeing it with Lamar.
yeah, here is Edwards, and that'll get the first down. And then
Man,
some.
Lamar
It's
had
still going.
all
It's
the room.
Edwards,
If he
my
wanted to keep
goodness.
it, he could have ran.
Here's Hill, right side again. And
Oh,
again,
my
big
God.
results. Hill. Joseph finally gets
Kirby,
him down, but
listen,
not until
if
he
Kirby
runs it.
Joseph is making tackles like he is in this game, that is bad, people. That's what I'm saying. If your secondary is making all the tackles, that is a problem.
Way to the 25.
I'm telling you, y'all gonna be. If you're new to the channel, man, be ready.
Now a quarterback design run. No, it's a throw. It's
Wow.
Mark Andrews.
Wow.
He's got it. And
Wow.
He's tackled inside the 5.
They've brought Stanley, the left tackle. He's at right tight end.
Touchdown.
Flip it to
Touchdown.
Edwards.
Wow.
In for the touchdown.
28 points. Listen, I gotta say this, man. And I'll be stopping this quite a bit. I gotta say this. I gotta show some love to Uno's because Uno's provided great service. They loved us there, and it's unfortunate that the team lost both times. Another thing too is Greg Olsen and whoever this other guy is. The 2 games they've done so far, the 2 losses on the season so far, are both these guys commentating, and we were both in Uno's. Uno's deserves so much better than.
Ronnie Stanley, who's usually the left tackle, he's over here now playing on the right side at tight end. He makes the big block.
I
on
mean, look at that.
Kaminsky.
Everybody is. Wow.
Jameson Williams. In
Let's go,
motion.
J-Mo.
Blitz coming. Goff sees it, unloads it. Khalif Raymond.
Man,
Raymond
we missed
sprints his
Khalif,
way
bro.
to a first.
We missed him
As long as
tremendously.
they can get enough here on third.
Goff has time, throws underneath. St. Brown had to come back and get it, and because of that, what could
He's
have
gonna
been
lose
a big
yardage.
gain turns into about
It wasn't gonna be
4
no big
yards.
game, bro.
Goff stands in, delivers
Who was he throwing to?
They try to slow down Lamar Jackson.
Jackson.
Look at this.
A lot of time now, just fires it wide open
Ah,
on the far side.
wow,
Andrews
man.
again,
This is
first and 20,
tough.
doesn't matter.
Like all you can do is laugh. Look at
It
that.
looked like
Yards
the
per
right call.
play.
A little fumble on the play.
And they still got it back.
And there's a fight for it.
Or did we
Detroit
get it?
has it.
We got
The
it.
Lions
It didn't
recover.
even
They
matter.
get
Look
their
at, I want
first
y'all to
break
see
of the
something.
day.
I did not think I was gonna stop this so much. Yards per play. It said that the
A
Lions
little fumble on the play.
had 2.5
And
to
Detroit
10.5.
has it. The Lions recover. They get their first break of the day.
Yeah, too little, too late, man. We got 0 points.
Goff stands in, going deep ball, penalty flag. Reynolds makes the catch for a first down.
Good stuff, Josh.
Make it 1st and 20. They sling it out far side slot. Raymond gets
Man,
the block.
Khalif.
Turns on to Jet.
I think if Khalif plays, man, we might be in the Super Bowl. Like that. That's how big of a part he is.
Steps up, penalty flies. Got a
Oh,
man
good
open.
stuff.
It's St. Brown who's got a first down.
Was
but
did that come back?
penalty is paramount, and you know what? It's
Hey. Panay Sewell. Yeah, that's right, man, because Panay was getting
That's a
worked
second on Panay Sewell.
this game.
Ravens will take a knee. That'll do it for the half, and what a half it was.
We're going to remain as aggressive as ever, really pleased with how they're executing in the pass game, but very fiery.
I love it. Here's Goff. Has time. Good throw.
Good
over
throw.
The middle. It's caught to
Josh Reynolds.
making the catch.
Big shoes to fill, number 3.
4th and 4. Goff.
Good
First
stuff.
down, St. Brown. Amin-Ra makes a cut back down to the 30. Yeah, St. Brown, 6 catches, 50 yards now. Couple of fakes, get it out to a screen to Gibbs. Has blocking. Jameer Gibbs.
Let's go,
First down,
Jameer.
Gibbs
Hey,
still
listen.
going.
That's
Down
one.
inside the
I think
10.
that's the best thing. The worst thing about this game, outside of the blowout, is the fact that Jameer had a pretty nice game. He scored his first NFL touchdown this game, and it was overshadowed by the fact that we were losing by 1 billion points. It was just like, hey, like that's what it was.
Fourth and goal. Goff going end zone. It is incomplete. It's the best
thought he
that they
caught
have
that.
looked on offense for sure.
I mean, I'm not even mad at that because,
Dump it off to Edwards. There's
wow.
no one in front of him. Gus Edwards running away.
bro, does he score?
Edwards.
He scores.
Now one man to beat.
Oh my God.
Still going all the way down to the 10.
Hey, bro, they was at like the 5. Wow.
That's a huge play.
So here's Jackson. Pressure coming, going end zone. It is
Listen.
caught out for the touchdown.
This better not happen this year.
Another for Mark Andrews.
This better not happen. No excuses for Aaron Glenn this year. Terrion Arnold, Ennis Rakestraw, Carlton Davis, Marcus Davenport, Matthew Betts. It ain't no excuses, bro. This type of performance, which was the worst of the year, this is unacceptable. Period. Unacceptable. You don't want me to pop off? You want to defend Aaron Glenn? Unacceptable. This type of performance is ridiculous. 35-0. Wow.
This Baltimore Ravens offense can channel this level of performance week in, week out. Simple little inside seam route.
There's very few people that can keep up with Mark
Walker,
Andrews.
the safety.
He too big.
They've had great protection. He's a heck of a player.
Yeah, and his defense pitching a shutout. Third down, they're going to hand it off and run, and Reynolds has a first down.
That's right, because Monty wasn't.
So it is 4th and 1.
Jameer is back, but Monty is gone.
Coming. Goff just going to go deep.
I didn't understand this play.
It's going to be intercepted in the end zone by Geno Stone.
I didn't understand this play.
But hopefully you get hot, play your best.
Goff has
football
thrown now
and
4
win enough
interceptions
along
in
the
5
way
games.
Until you get there. Well,
After
they've done
going
that,
9
really.
with
This
none.
ball is dropped by Flowers. There's a penalty flag too.
To their max potential.
Yeah, he's certainly done that a lot over his career. Get it out of the backfield quickly to Gibbs. Full
Gibbs was looking fresh too, man.
I'm sorry, special teams.
I think Brian Branch is still not playing either.
Here is Gibbs. Down the left side, nifty run by
I think
Gibbs
this is
out
when
near
you knew
midfield.
Gibbs. Like, you saw him play in Atlanta, but this game, you kind of knew.
Goff in trouble, hit as he throws. Sam Laporta makes the catch. He's down to the 45,
Of course.
and we get a
Is it roughing the passer?
Multiple penalties.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
Roughing the passer, number
Ooh,
0.
ooh.
15-yard penalty.
That was Queen, right? Right in his
Thanks to
face.
that penalty. Goff to throw it. This time with good time. This time has a connect. 2nd and 1.
Just Jameer
Gibbs on the
scores right
pitch,
here.
has some room. Jameer Gibbs. No one touches him.
Touchdown.
He's in for 6.
This was the best part of the day. Jameer was looking good this
and
game.
The first touchdown for Jameer Gibbs in his NFL career.
Somebody give him the
Decker,
ball.
the big left tackle. He's going to pull out. He gets out in space. Nice crack block. Watch Geno Stone. He's like, nope, I'm good, buddy. We're up 35 points.
Yeah.
That's a business decision. And then Penei Sewell all the way from his backside right
So
tackle.
now these calls will be by Tom Brady. Tom Brady is going to take
Throwing outside,
Olsen's place.
Not gonna get there. Well covered. There's Geno Stone again.
And more years out of the career of Lamar Jackson. That was the purpose of the change.
Yeah, because guess what? He's on target again. Odell Beckham Jr. changing direction. First down, and he's down inside the 30.
I don't think Odell
is it
gets to another Super
sustainable?
Bowl.
We have to
He better be glad he
continue
went to the
rely on
Rams.
that mode.
Here's Jackson racing out away from trouble and just beating everyone to the punch.
He's okay.
Here's Hill.
And just think the
Sprinting.
Ravens lost 2
Makes a
games
cut.
going into
And
this
he's
game.
inside the 15. And Tucker has got it.
I think that speaks to his demeanor with Aaron at halftime.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, another catch for Sam Laporta.
I think the Chargers game is next.
He also said it was cool to work with some of the older guys, one being Greg Olsen, who he said was very intense.
And by older,
I was kind of mad that Goff was still in this game. Like, to me, he didn't need to be in here. We just kept saying when we was at Uno's, like, why is he still in the game? There's no purpose.
And they're going to throw it.
You see,
Backlit
Lamar's
back,
out.
air it out deep, looking for Bateman.
We not coming back. What is Goff? You know what I'm saying? Why are you still playing?
Smith, Kevin Olsen on our spotting in the booth.
I would have taken Jameer out too.
As
All my
Gibbs
starters,
will
I would have
fly.
put
That
in
would be
the
a massive upset
practice
for New England.
preseason team.
Lions is going to run to Gibbs here. And
that's it.
Maybe that's the last play of the game. We will see. They feel like running another.
No. Just go home.
Looks like pretty content that that will be all. What a day for the Baltimore Ravens.
Man, what a game. Miserable. Miserable. Like I said, the best part of today was that Jameer scored a touchdown, his first touchdown. He looked good. He was the only part of the team that looked good. This, to me, is when the cracks really started to show. I remember after this game, we were talking about, now, remember that the Detroit Lions don't lose 2. They don't lose 2 all year. So we know that next week is going to be a win, but we knew that anyway, right? But it was just, to me, like the defensive crack started to show. Our offense, and we played a very good defense, a very good. I don't know if they were the best in the NFL at the time, but they were at least 1, 2, or 3. Very good defense. And if your offense can't keep pace with that type of defense, then you are going to lose, and you're going to lose like that. So, again, just warning y'all, man, I'm a different me. I'm a different beast during the season. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it about Aaron Glenn. I don't want to hear about it about our defense. We went hard in the secondary. You know what I'm saying? Our pass rush going into camp is mediocre at best. So that secondary has to be, we cannot allow, nobody should be putting up 38 points on us. And if they are, and then next week the Chargers drop another 38. So you're talking about 76 points in 2 weeks. That's a problem. We win that game, but that was only because of the offense. All right? So, matter of fact, that is next, man. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. This was a miserable game to get through, but therapeutic in a way as well. Kind of brought me back to that time. So from here on out, I'm ridiculous. I'm talking going hard about the trade deadline from Chase Young to Danielle Hunter, and allegedly Brad tried to trade for Danielle, but he wanted to stay in Minnesota, and he vetoed the trade. That's what the rumors are. But anyway, we'll talk about that when the time comes, man. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. We made it through one of the 3 worst games of the 2023 NFL season. I'll see y'all tomorrow.